welcome back to the channel. Another video out in the woods. Pretty simple agenda today. Gonna get the tarp set up. It's not supposed to rain till later, but I'm already feeling a little bit of drizzle coming down, so want to get the shelter set up for sure, just in case it starts to come down pretty hard. Gonna get coffee going as tradition dictates, and I'm still debating on whether I'm gonna do a regular fire, gather up some wood, or if I'm just gonna cook on the firebox. Gonna go with the flow today. So let's get things started. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay, for a little bit of fun, I think I'm gonna try and do a bit of a record time setup for my Plow Point. It's one of the easiest tarp shelters you can set up. It's super fast. So I'm just gonna not go like a crazy madman try and set it up, but I'm gonna try and do this pretty quick just to show you guys how fast and easy this shelter can be set up. So I'm gonna empty my pack, get things organized a little bit, and then we will start the time and see how fast I can get this shelter set up for you guys. So this is shelter. Everything I need to get my tarp set up is right here. If you caught last week's video, I made my own stakes. Whittled them out with my knife, and that's a great thing to do if you have the time, and it definitely lightens up your pack. You don't have to carry stakes, right? But I'm more of the guy, like 90% of the time I'm gonna carry my own stakes, because if it is raining and coming down hard, I want to be able to just get my shelter set up fast, and having some stakes already with you is a small bit of weight for me to carry, just to have the convenience of just get it done. But yeah, all we're gonna need for the shelter is 3 stakes, a ridge line, and a little piece of paracord to pull out the tent. Now, if you caught my Plow Point tutorial, which I did a few weeks back, you saw in that video that I have a ridge line that's already pre-tied up a little bit. That's gonna make things go a lot quicker. It definitely pays off to have a pre-tied loop in your ridge line and a couple prusik loops already ready to go. All right, I'm hoping I could do this before the next airplane flies overhead and creates a bunch of noise. So ready, set, go. So here's my bowling loop. Get this around the tree. Put a bite through the loop. Stick your stick through the loop, bite. Right there, that already gets my pack out of the rain if it was raining. All right, that's pretty much set up, but it's not ideal, right? We got to pull out the middle. But you could say that that's sufficient enough to get you out of the rain. Usually I leave this tied on and it goes even faster with setup, but got a hank of paracord with a pre-tied loop. Oh no, I blew it, guys. It's the wrong way. Got to flip it over. Ah, let's keep the time going. That shouldn't take too long. And my tie outs were on the underside. All good. You can see it helps when you keep the line already tied on. I think I can reach it best from here. Good. Just tension it up. And we're done. All right, starting off to be a good day, guys. It's a good brew. Starting to rain just a little bit. It's not too bad at the moment, but I got the umbrella over the camera at the moment. I'm hoping I can get lunch done without too much of an issue with the rain, but might make for an interesting video. But we got the tarp set up. Could always cook under here. Let's go get some wood. All right, so found me a pretty decent bit of wood. Slightly laying outside. It's a little wet on the outside, but I sawed into it. It's pretty bone dry in the middle, so this will be a nice piece of wood to get my pieces that I need to fuel my firebox. Okay, so let's clean this up a little bit, huh? Make some space here. That should do it. So those 4 pieces, just like that, perfect way to load the firebox. So just as you see it, I'm gonna load them vertically, like so. And in the very center there of all 4 of them, I'm gonna put my fire starter. So, just like you see it, right into the firebox. That's a pretty good fit today. Okay guys, so if you haven't seen them before, those fire starters I mentioned look like this. They're really simple, but they work great. I don't know exactly what they are, but it essentially looks like really thin shavings of wood twisted together and soaked in some kind of paraffin wax or some kind of accelerant. So I love them, they're cheap, they work great, and that's what we're using today to get my firebox lit. So I'm just gonna take a lighter to it, see how easy that is, and then I'm just gonna stuff it right into the middle. Let it drop in there. And that's all there is to it. So I mentioned a surprise for lunch, right? Nothing too crazy. We're gonna make a meatball sandwich. So in my food tin, I got some meatballs and a few slices of cheese. I got some tomato sauce in the backpack, some little bread rolls to put it all together. But what the surprise is, these aren't your average meatballs. They're actually mealworm meatballs. On the ingredients, they're 31% mealworm. And then the next ingredient is chickpeas, and then it's got some potato flakes, some spices, things like that. But yeah, it's in the meats alternative section at the grocery store. Technically not vegetarian or vegan because it's got insects. I don't think vegans would count that as vegan. But nevertheless, I thought I'd give these a try. All the insects I've tried in my life actually taste pretty good. So we are doing a mealworm meatball sandwich. Looking forward to it. I brought 3 per sandwich because I got 2 little bread rolls and a 7th one to just try up here without sauce and cheese over it, because I'm really curious to see how these mealworm meatballs taste just by themselves. So. All right, things might be getting interesting here. It's starting to rain. Not too hard, but if it comes down any harder than this, it's gonna really mess with the cooking. So I'm gonna take advantage of it while it's not too crazy and do some rearranging here. I gotta get this firebox and pan underneath the tarp. So let's see how this goes, huh? All right, I want to say that these things are good to go. Want to toast up my rolls a little bit. All right, well, I'm gonna give one of these a go, like I said. See what a mealworm meatball tastes like. Here we go. Wow. You know, if you gave this to somebody and told them it was just a falafel or something, they would never know there's mealworms in it. Tastes great. I've actually had mealworms before, fried up, and they taste great just by themselves, so I was expecting these to be good. Mealworm meatball sandwich. Coming right up. Bread. Almost burned. A little toasty, but that's pretty good actually. I like them a little brown. This one's not toasty at all. That one's perfect. Oh, that one's soaked up a nice bit of olive oil. That'll be tasty. I think I'm going to be a little sloppy here, and I want my cheese kind of melted. It's going to be a bit of a challenge to clean, but I'm throwing the cheese right on the cast iron. Won't take long to get them a little melted. Pretty much instant. Getting smoked out here. So, wow, that works pretty good. My cast iron is well seasoned. Cheese is coming right off actually, so that's pretty nice. It's not easy doing this in the rain. I want to show you guys a close-up, so gotta crawl out of here. All right, there we go, guys. Mealworm meatball sandwich. Getting that cheese melted on the cast iron was a great idea. Way better. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, it helps me out a lot when you guys click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell as well to keep up with my upcoming videos. I release a new video once a week. And I want to thank all the new subscribers I got in the last week. I appreciate the help very much. Looking forward to next week's video. And until then, guys, take care.